Pow! I'm seeing stars. Wee. Okay, back to what I was saying. You intrinsic idiots. All of you who. Oh. The accent. The accent. Jacob, technical dream code. Sent down the Nile into Egypt. That's how Jesus was born. He was Moses. Jacob, Joseph. Depends on the accent. Jacob, Joseph. I see this so clearly. Mary Magdalene who was already pregnant. She was a prostitute. St. Nicholas went into pastored by day. St. Nicholas was probably Jesus too. Pastor by day and made sure that, again, the beard. This fits too well. Now he's in Turkey. He wandered the world. Rasputin. Holistic healer. Joseph. He wasn't he was the father. And when he was talking to himself, that's what he meant. I'm talking to myself. I'm not talking to the father. I am the father. I'm a dad. I'm talking to myself, sorting out my shit. Same thing. You know, Katara, maybe I am the airbender. Tink, you said it. Xavier. Airbender. Reincarnation. I am the Antichrist. Aren't I? Master of many languages. Atreus. Anyway. The angel shows up. Mary Magdalene's already pregnant because she was a prostitute. St. Nicholas gave the stuff to the farmers to keep the daughters from going into prostitution. His wife, Mary Magdalene, the mother, not his mother, just like where I call Ash mom. Mom. Mom means mom. From Can a Mom do it? Mamma mia. Oh my god. Anyway. In the Bible, his girlfriend and his mom are the same fucking person. Stop it. I see your shit. Nailed. His son was born. That's why nobody knows when his son was born, because it has nothing to do with that. That's why nobody knows when he was born. Got nothing to do with that. He hooked up with Mary Magdalene, who was already pregnant. Founder of place, stable. Stability might not even mean a barn. What the hell is wrong with being born around all the beautiful animals? Make it sound like it's a bad thing. Virgin birth. Young woman. Virgin. That's all that used to mean. The virgin birth. You don't know who the father is. Young woman. Pregnant. Visited by heaven's angel. Joseph. Jacob. From Egypt after he freed the slaves. They had a kid, the Holy Grail. Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy. The Da Vinci Code was right. You know, he was probably Leonardo da Vinci, too. Mary Magdalene. His mother, because he would have called her mom. Just like I do. People get confused. He had a daughter. Mary named after mom. Mary. That would have made sense. That's why there was two Mary Magdalenes. Mom. Yeshua's mom. And his girlfriend. Mary Magdalene, both prostitutes, Santa Claus. pastor by day, provided clothes and church funds, food to the farmers' daughters to make them so they didn't need to go into prostitution like his wife and fucking kid. That makes so much sense. Atlantis, the Garden of Eden, is supposed to be in a dormant volcano. Sodom and Gomorrah was taken out by fire and fucking brimstone. The flood was coming. How did you know? The volcano was going to erupt. Eden was in a dormant volcano until it became active. And he knew the place with the island of Atlantis was likely going to fucking crack off from the coast of Africa when the thing exploded. So he built the arks, got everybody involved, got as many people out to Sodom and Gomorrah. People, I don't know. Thought they were being punished by God because the volcano goes off. That sounds pretty Mayan calendar to me. Apollo, sun god. And it erupted. Took out Sodom and Gomorrah. Took out the fucking island of Atlantis. And just like in Odyssey, he was Hippocrates, the first doctor, the snake staff. The snake came along and told you don't eat the shit that's killing you. And they reversed it. And the snake came along, Lucifer came along, the snake came along, the snake with the staff, Hippocrates, was Jesus. Was Santa Claus, was Rasputin, was Moses, was Lucifer. I love Lucy. All one person, all one story. Written backwards. Because the King's English reversed everything in the Tower of friggin' Babel. Henceforth, the Crusades against the King. Robin Hood. All one guy. I'm telling you, the snake came along and told you to eat your apples because the apples from the fruit in nature. What the fuck was it called? Tree of knowledge? Nutrition. The snake came along, told you to eat the apple. And he was demonized as loose. And Mary Magdalene, Lilith. Every time they switched and went to a different province, they changed their identities, just like James Bond, yeah? Follow? All one story, all one person. I need to read the Bible backwards. And it ends on Revelations, where it started. The dragon. The dragon came from the heavens, the seven-headed dragon. In the Revelations, NATO. Each head of a state. And at the time it happened, Greece was the superpower of the world. Greek mythology. Follow. Ragnarok. Sodom and Gomorrah. Sinking of Atlantis. And the horns, the one horn on each head of the dragons, as stated as in the Bible, quite accurately, were the heads of the political parties attached to NATO, and the revelations did not take place until Greek was the superpower of the world. The god of war, rebelling against Zeus, the god who, if you piss off, will strike your ass with lightning. Trudeau, you're going down. Born on my holiday. I never had a good Christmas growing up. Can you fucking tell? I got you. That makes so much fucking sense. Bible goes backwards, right down to Revelations. The Revelations turns into Norse mythology, Ragnarok, after the Atlantis sank from the volcano that used to be Eden. Take Harpridge. Turned into Norse mythology because the majority of the arcs ended up in Norway. That's 2 strikes for Hitler. That's 2 check marks for Hitler about the detoxation of a clean body, and you can tell if your body's clean and detox by the color of the eyes. That's why he thought the Jews were dirty. He was trying to... I don't want to get into what Hitler thought he was doing. He was on meth, fucking cocaine, and LSD. If you would have been on shrooms and fucking rapé, dude, you'd be me. I'm gonna do it right this time. That makes so much sense. Norse mythology. And then talking about Greece. The Greek gods. Because the revelations took place when Greece was the capital superpower of the world, yes? Is Pontius Pilate Greek or Roman? At this point, I don't think it matters. Norse mythology. World War II. The Nephilim. The tall, blonde aliens that came from elsewhere and bred with the women, creating giants, powerful people, not physically tall. I mean, maybe there's that too. I don't know. Dinosaurs used to be huge. The active volcanoes, the carbon in the air, would have made the Earth a lot more luscious and a lot more greener. That's the thing. The amount of carbon that's in the air right now is the equivalent to 1 active volcano. If you doubled the amount of carbon on Earth that they're trying to climate control with taxes, Sheriff of Nottingham, fucking Trudeau. Okay, you can be the Sheriff of Nottingham. Pontius Pilate. Little bit better than Elmer Dudd, you fucking Looney Tune. I'm taking down Disney World. Anyway. Yeah, I'm skinny. You can tell. Right. So, the amount of oxygen in the air would have made for bigger creatures. Henceforth, dinosaurs. There used to be people, giants, the size of dinosaurs. Those would have been the cavemen. Big giants with big clubs. Bam, bam. Go club a woolly mammoth in the head and be fucking done with it. That makes sense. So yeah, all it takes to fuck up their climate control thing is one more active volcano. And the amount of carbon that is produced by all of mankind, majority of which comes from farming the animals, and it takes twice as much, actually 4 times as much, human resources to feed the animals than it takes to feed the human population. There is 4 times the amount of food going to the meat industry than there is going to the starving and the homeless. That's why I'm a vegetarian for the most part. I'll eat meat. I like meat. Sometimes. What else? And that's why there's always been a picking upon on the Jews. The witch hunts, the witch trials. Hitler. Fucking Trudeau. Because it's the people who rise up against the government. Again, who rose up against Hitler? Who did Hitler hate the most? The Jews. The holy people who say, fuck you. We respect our religion based off Jesus Christ. Not you, you idiot, born on Christmas Day, 71. You're not the Antichrist, Trudeau. I am. Because I'm anti-you, born on Christmas Day, and you're Santa Claus Schwab there. Hitler's lieutenant. Freeland, your lieutenant, his granddaughter. Anybody want to come scramble my brain again? Like Super Saiyan, I get smarter every time I recover from a concussion. No shocker that people have tried to kill me a few times, eh? Including my own parents. I'm curious, did I fall out of my high chair, or did my dad just say, stop crying? Oh, he fell. Sounds like the kind of asshole he is. Taught me to hunt by ripping the head off the animal while it was still alive and threw it at me. Fucking Jeffrey Dahmer, idiot. I am the father. I'm a dad. I'm doing this. I don't know what Father's Day it's going to be. On June 15th. Remember. The 25th of December. 1971. For I see of no reason that the COVID family plot treason will ever be not one. Because I'm a dad. I'm the rise of the Father. I'm not the second coming of Jesus Christ. I'm the return of the fucking Father. I'm coming for you. Not the fun way. I'm arranging a trucker protest. We're raiding Disney Island. Fucking Epstein Island. Sovereign nation without a military to defend it. And no legal authorities are allowed to get involved because it's a sovereign nation. Owned by who? Fornication under consent of the king. Your queen is dead. Long live the king. I'm the dad. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Blue Jason.